Hey friends, this is Ken Smith and you're watching Transforming Lives. Today's devotion I want to speak to you that comes from the Gospel of Luke chapter 14 and it's one verse, verse 25. Now great crowds were traveling with Jesus and he turned and said to them, if anyone wants to come to me and does not hate his own father and mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, yes, even his own life, he cannot become my disciple. Wow. Think about what Jesus is saying there. He said, if you want to be my follower, you must hate your mother and father, your brother and sister, your kids, your spouse. Is that really what Jesus means there? Is that you had to be hating others to be his follower? I think not. What Jesus is saying is that you, to follow him, is that you have to love the Lord your God more than you love anyone else. That you love God more than you love your spouse. And when you love God more than you love your spouse, what happens is they'll make you more loving to your spouse. It means that when you love God more than your parents, you will actually love your parents more than what you love them now. Because you're loving them through the actions in which Christ is indwelling inside of you. Some of us put our children before God. Our children might say, I don't want to go to church. I don't want to go to Sunday school. I don't want to go and read the Bible. I don't want to do this. And we give in because we don't want to have an argument. But when we give in, what happens is that sometimes we have made our children into little deities. But my friends, when we do that and we show that we love our kids more than we love our God, then something's wrong. And so Jesus says that the way you love God has to be so great that compared to everything else in this world, it would look like you actually hated it. And then look at the next verse, in verse 26, it says, if anyone comes to me and does not hate his father and mother and wife and children, brother, sister, yes, and even his own life, he cannot be my disciple. But then in verse 27 it says, whoever does not bear his own cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. Following Jesus, you must count the cost. And my friends, I will tell you this, is that in life we must understand we will only have one God. It has to be our God Almighty. We must serve him. We must worship him. And whenever we make anyone else more important or more loving, that we show that affection to, that dedication to, than what we do God, then actually it is as if we hate God and we love that person more. So let us be accused by the world that they love God so much that compared to how they love everyone else, it looks like they almost hate their brother, sister, wife, hate mom and daddy or child. Because compared to God, they love God so much that that love is so great, nothing else can compare to it. Do you love God? My friends, love him with all your heart, all your soul, all your mind, all your strength. And God will guide your path. This is Pastor Ken Smith thanking you for watching Transforming Lives.